upsets me to see the world being mistreated and people not being responsible for their waste. I think that the world is becoming more and more damaged each day, and if we don't do something soon, then the damage will be irreversible.
Every time I look around at our common home, my heart weeps for the injustice I see, both in our environment and in the poorest communities, which is why I feel the need to do everything in my power to help.
$222 million each year is wasted on electricity in Australia, and most of this comes from large buildings such as those in our school.
To help us all rethink how we use our electricity in the school, we are putting up posters in every room to remind our fellow students and teachers to turn off lights when they leave the room, and posters to ask you to rethink whether you really need fans on high or aircon on extra low.
Of the members in our environmental committee, we not only create ideas and push forward initiatives and events, but we are also more environmentally sensitive in our thinking throughout our everyday lives. We bleed our knowledge and care for the environment into a lot of our thinking of other subjects that we do.
At home, I try and take short showers and leave the lights off in rooms I'm not using. I shop sustainably and only buy clothes when I need to, and if I do buy clothes, I make sure that the material is sustainable or recycled. I also use nude foods and bring my food in containers to school rather than glad wrap and plastic.
We're constantly looking for new ways to be more ecologically and socially just, both at home and at school.
It's not just ecological justice, but social justice.
We often combine the two and focus on how the worsening state of the environment can negatively impact the poorest communities. For example, we switched off the school's power for World Environment Day and brought in blankets and beanies to keep us warm, which we then donated to help the homeless this winter.
There were so many beanies and blankets that we were able to repurpose, recycle and give a new life to help others less fortunate than ourselves.
A couple of years back, we also collected plastic bread tags which were able to be donated and helped those who could not afford to buy their own wheelchair.
We managed to collect over 11,000 bread tags.
I remember sitting there counting and sorting all of the bread tags for the charity Aussie Bread Tags for Wheelchairs, and kept thinking to myself, in a way, we're all like these bread tags. By ourselves, we seem insignificant, but together, we can truly make a difference. It's just choosing whether or not that's a positive or a negative difference.